My name is Tony Stallion and this is the greatest GTA clone ever made. I don't even think I can call it that because it's also made by Rockstar Games. Bully is pretty much GTA for kids and it's one of my absolute favorite games of all time. I love this game more than some fathers love their firstborn child. Just look at it, it's fucking beautiful.
The true Bulwark spirit.
This game is just oozing with dubious character. How can anyone resist making a silly YouTube video about it? That's my job today. That's what I'm doing today, so enjoy the video. The game begins with 15-year-old Jimmy Hopkins getting dropped off at Bulworth Academy. Jimmy's mom has found a new, rich, old husband, and they've decided to go on a 1-year-long honeymoon, and she's living her best life, while Jimmy literally has to live in this shithole. Look, it's not a nice place. And I guess someone's got to take care of this kid, so I guess a boarding school is a lot cheaper than a 24/7 around-the-clock babysitter. Or a grandma, because they also do that sort of thing. This lady creeps up behind Jimmy, or us, or Jimmy, and kindly informs us that the headmaster, Dr. Crabblesnitch, that's his real name, is waiting for us, and that she also has to make a man happy, who I think is Dr. Crabblesnitch. It's fucking weird, the thing between these two. It gets even weird as the game goes on.
Brilliant.
I remember being in school and finding out teachers were banging or married or whatever the hell they were doing, adult stuff, icky, evil stuff. It always felt like I was watching a weird crossover episode or something, and one day I'd be able to see the product of that crossover episode in the form of a human child. Yeah, Jimmy probably feels that way right now. Can't you tell by that look on his face? I know that look. Here we are, we're free to walk around and do whatever the hell we want. And the first thing the game tells me to do is to click on that left stick and I get a lovely crouch. Look at that, that's a real crouch. That's not a GTA 5 stalking fucking creepy guy crouch. It's a real crouch where I get down and I can teabag bullies and shit. After walking around the school for a little bit, it's just like the real thing. You get beaten up, there's nerds that get beaten up, and there's girls that sometimes get beaten up too, I guess. And the teachers or prefects or whatever they call them in this school, they are arseholes, and it's kind of makes sense because they really don't get paid enough to deal with shitheads like me. So we have a short introductory meeting with Dr. Crabblesnitch, that's the guy. Something about keeping noses clean, or stick those fat fingers in there, clean it for me, that's disgusting. And there's some more weird shit between him and the other lady that creeped up behind us. I don't want to know, man. And chapter 1 begins. Imagine it's your first day at school, right? And you get jumped by a bunch of bullies for literally no reason at all, just because I'm fucking the new kid. That is exactly what happens in Bully, okay? This is how the game starts. This guy has no idea how to fight. He doesn't know I've been training MMA since I was 9, bro. Not really, I'm just good at spamming the X button. This game is fucking easy with the fighting and stuff. Kids don't die in this game though, so it's kind of like Skyrim in that aspect. We probably need a Killable Children mod for Bully. Then we are introduced to Gary, the school sicko, the evilest kid in the whole school if you're asking me, and probably any fucking school on the damn planet. He's a narcissistic, manipulator piece of shit, and we are pretty much his victim for half of this game. He also has ADD, which is same Gary, same. I can't stay focused on a single task for longer than like 3 minutes these days, unless it's this game, and that's why you're watching this video right now, because I can stay focused on it. This game is also like Skyrim with the lockpicking feature. Look at this, Gary teaches us to lockpick, and you remember these fucking locks? I mean, they sucked. I swear I forgot my lock a billion times during school when I had these twisty turny locks, and I swear some kid one day mushed a banana on my lock, and then there was just banana juices when I went to go unlock it. I don't even know bananas could be juice like that. Why is there no banana juice? Why don't they bottle that and sell it in supermarkets and shit? Banana juice. Even more bananas. This game is obviously inspired by Mario Kart. Fuck these bananas. This whole mission is like the introductory sort of thing from Gary, and he's really nice and all, but somehow he gets me to get touched and fiddled by this chick Eunice, and I didn't really appreciate that because it was kind of not what I wanted. I felt violated in this fucking moment, actually. But the good part about this mission is that he introduces us to all the cliques and cliches, wrong word. Let me introduce you to them now.
Feeding time at the zoo.
This is some real American school shit. We've got the bullies, the jocks, the little kids, the nerds, the greasers, and we even got rich kids. As an Australian kid that has zero experience with the American education system or any boarding school at all, this is exactly what I think going to school in America would be like. School in Australia is nothing like this. It's just going to school, kicking it with the boys, learning some stupid shit, maybe throwing a few Vape hits here and there these days, and then going home playing video games. That's it. School in America, on the other hand, is just bashing kids up and kissing girls all day and shit. And wedgies as well. That's like the most American school shit. I got a wedgie before. I swear I've given someone a wedgie before as well. What the fuck? That's an Australian thing too. And also pinching girls' asses? Rockstar, what the fuck? We actually have to go to classes in this game, and I'm not even taking the piss, and it's somehow kind of fun. I don't know why. First class is chemistry class. We make some bombs and shit with the Guitar Hero rhythm game, and now I have firecrackers somehow. I don't know how I learned that. Thank you, sir. Fun, fun, fun. I get to blow kids up. I wish school was like this for me, and I hope it's this fun for you as well. Not really, that's actually very fucking dangerous. I think I might have killed that kid. Next is English class, and we get to play some Scrabble shit with the teacher while he drinks a bottle of rum. I'm not joking, this guy is definitely an alcoholic. He's blasted every class, he's got this little bottle, alright? And I don't blame him, this school sucks, and so do the kids. Just fucking get lit, alright?
You're drunk! I can smell it on your breath.
And English was actually my favorite subject in real school, because I could just nag the teacher until she let me write down some random creative story and shit. You know, that was the only way I got through school. Next is art class, and this one is probably the weirdest one yet. In this class, we just basically paint, okay? It's art class. But we get to paint these amazing pieces. They're actually very good for a 15-year-old of our slightly sexualized hot art teacher. This is actually pretty tame for a 15-year-old going through puberty, to be honest. I'm just wondering if it's by choice or if the teacher is making all the male students paint this stuff. Because if that's the case, it's very fucking alarming and shit should definitely be reported. This is sick shit, okay, Miss Phillips? And after this art class, we somehow suddenly learn how to kiss girls in exchange for flowers. So that's implying that Jimmy learned something other than art in the art classroom. And funnily enough, when I first played through this game, like all those years ago, I was actually 15 years old, just like Jimmy. And getting girls in video games was so much easier than getting them in real life. I didn't fucking try it, okay? So for half a year 9, I just didn't have a girlfriend because I had multiple in this game. And you know, I was fine with that. This game taught me a lot about romance. Thank you, Bully. Next is gym class, and in this class we learn how to beat kids up. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is really what American schools are like in my brain. Thank you, Bully, for fitting in those stereotypes into your game. This is definitely child abuse or some shit. I'm literally kneeing this kid in the face and smashing his teeth in, and I passed the class. The teacher was watching me do this and said, yes, fucking good job, A+, sir. And lastly, in chapter 1, I went through biology class. And this class is literally just frog surgery. That's all it is. I dissected a frog today, and it was probably the most fun I had in the learning environment. I wish I got to do this in school. And what did I learn? That frogs have hearts too, so you probably shouldn't be so mean to them. This is Algie, short for Algernon. He's one of the main characters, and if you couldn't tell by the glasses and undone fly, he's a stereotypical nerd, alright? I love the stereotypes in this game. Like, why can't a nerd just also be absolutely jacked and play video games all day? That's literally my life goal. I want to be super jacked and play video games all day, and I'm halfway there. And since I have a sick gaming PC with an RTX 5090, i7 6969, because I'm so nerdy, I'm running this game at 60 FPS. I unlocked it in the settings somehow. It's some hacker stuff, don't worry about it, okay? But the Sky seems to be speedrunning this game. I don't know why it was doing this, okay? So I got halved back down to 30 FPS. I don't have an RTX 5090, I have a GTX 1650 in here. If you even know what that is. I'm being transparent and authentic on YouTube. It's something I'm trying to get better at. I once lied about Pimp My Ride being the worst game for the PS2. On with this mission to save some nerd once again. That's all you do in this game is save people. And it's also probably the only way you can legally beat some children over the head with a baseball bat. I've also unlocked a skateboard. Dude, this game was so amazing with the skateboard. It was so much better than any Tony Hawk game could have ever been because of this skateboard. And on top of getting the skateboard, we also get a girlfriend after this mission. I don't know how, she just appeared. And then she started holding my hand. She said, walk me home. This is crazy. This is like second base in high school. Third base is getting a hug. As I'm walking my girl home, one of the prefects grabs her by the neck and says, hey, what are you doing out? 1 minute past curfew. Are you fucking serious? You think I'm gonna let that slide? That's my girl, bro. I also forgot these are large adult men and I'm just a little puny 15-year-old kid. I don't even know where my girlfriend Christy went. She's somewhere, so I'm gonna go look for her in the girls' dorm, see if she's around. You know where to be seen, but all the girls are screaming like, I'm in here because of my girlfriend. I'm looking for her. Have you seen her? I check the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the showers, and I somehow still get called a perv, okay? I'm just trying to do the right thing. Jesus. There she is. We hit 4th base. I'm making out with her now. Bases are halved when you're this age. 4th base for adults is a lot more disgusting than this. Trust me, you don't want to know. I spent the rest of that day kissing my girlfriend Christy, while a jealous and creepy Eunice watched from behind. Fucking freak shit right here. Get out of here, please. And then a prefect intervened for obvious reasons. I mean, you can't just make out with girls all day. It's disgusting. It's unhygienic.
What's he doing there?
I remember that I'm playing this game to like play through the story, not to just kiss girls all day, so I'm gonna go in and do this mission called That Bitch. That's the name of the mission. I placed a stink bomb in that bitch's locker, and now another girl likes me. You know what's better than having a girlfriend? It's having 2 girlfriends. I don't condone cheating, only when it's not cheating. I actually once met a guy who was in an open relationship, and he seemed like the happiest, saddest guy I've ever met. I mean, he said, yeah, like my girlfriend fucks other dudes, but so do I, to soften the blow. This next cutscene is probably the most American school shit I've ever seen in my life. Typical tough guy picks on the nerd, and then gives him a wedgie. What? I've never seen that before. What the hell? Nerds are sick, alright? He just wants to be the president. I have to somehow defend him here, and he has banners looking like that. That's very familiar. Shh, be quiet. There's a reason this game was so controversial back in the day. It's for shit like this, alright? Rockstar didn't have balls of steel. They had balls of titanium. Just look at Gary's Halloween costume in the next mission. Rockstar Games didn't have balls of titanium, tungsten, the strongest metal on Earth. So this Halloween mission also means we get to do some good old harmless Halloween pranks. Eggings, beatings, getting cheated on, what the fuck? Just emotional and physical pain all around this Halloween. This is literally my favorite mission in the whole game though. It makes me really feel like a dumb, stupid 15-year-old kid again. And now it's time for the big prank. Poisoning a poor dog's digestive system with laxatives so we can get him to shit in his bag, so we can leave the bag of shit in the teacher's lounge to do a harmless prank. That's what they get for letting us stay up late on one night of the year, the 31st, Halloween. What day is Halloween again? This guy's meant to be a PE teacher and he's already puffed out after 10 seconds of running after me. I can do at least a 20-second full sprint, like full pelt, right? And if you ever see me in real life and say I'm that guy from YouTube, just be prepared, I'm gonna chase you down for at least 20 seconds and make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Next mission is titled Help Gary, and it seems he has taken too many of his ADHD meds because he's absolutely fucking tweaking today. Just look at those wide eyes. He's crazy, this guy. I'm telling you, I hate this character. He's an asshole.
I should have stopped taking those pills ages ago.
We break into the school basement and listen to the Smashing Pumpkins, the great band, and I was wrong. We're actually just here because Gary set us up. He's completely paranoid off these meds. He thinks we are now his competition. I'm just fucking trying to get through school, man. I don't even want to be here. I'm over here trying to play casual school kid, and this guy's playing ranked. I don't even want to do any of this. Now this is a boss fight with Russell somehow, okay? And it's definitely a lot easier if you use a skateboard. That's my #1 tip. Just ride around the sewage area and all this shit and piss on the skateboard. This guy is like twice the size of Jimmy and we somehow kick his ass. I don't know how this works, okay? How did it work? The ADHD meds, he slipped it into my drink. And this actually turns into a really big life lesson for Russell, you know? It's a real pivotal moment in his life. We tell him not to pick on the kids, bro. And he's like, oh yeah,
bad Russell.
And that's it. The front gates open and we are now free to leave the school. The game just gets so much better from here on out. I love this game so much. If you love it too, I really suggest that you go and play it. And if you love this video, how about you love it with a like? And how about you subscribe with a subscribe? I love you all. Thank you all for watching. I will be releasing the next episode when I finish chapter 2. So probably not that long of a time, okay? This game is a modern masterpiece. I love it so much, okay? My version of the game is actually a US copy. So I have no use for it. It doesn't even work on my PS2. I might just frame it on my wall. Yeah, every time I bring my PS2, it just doesn't fucking work. Sucks.